So going back to this, if you are not going to invest in what is it that you could invest in your business to grow your business? You can invest in equipment, you can invest in people, and maybe the third or the fourth option is going to be marketing. There's no question about this. I've come across this on Young Entrepreneurs Council. I've come across this with the friends that I have at EO. I've come across this in Goldman Sachs program. The number one element and the point people drop the ball on is marketing, because they don't know where to start, they don't know who to trust. So going back to this, if I don't know anything about marketing or digital marketing or lead generation or e-commerce sales generation, what's the first thing that I do, Joe?
So the first thing you need to do is find an expert that you can verify and that you can trust. That's step one.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be a close friend, a friend of a friend, or somebody that you just reached out to, you have to make sure that you can trust them.
And as the business owner, when you talk to this expert, supposed expert, because everybody says they're an expert, don't take their word for it. Who else says they're an expert? When you Google their name, what shows up? Are they writing articles? Are they practicing what they preach? Do their website and their business have good visibility? Because somebody who does not or cannot do this for themselves cannot do it for you. They have to practice what they preach. But go ahead. So the first step is you need to find somebody that you can trust, that you can verify.
Yep.
And somebody that makes sense when they talk. Somebody that can prove that they're an expert in that field. Correct? What's the next thing?
Someone that understands business, right? So somebody that you can let in, understand what your bottom line is, what you're trying to achieve, and someone who knows how to integrate the marketing aspect with your bottom line, with your business together.
And that's the key that people don't understand, okay? Nowadays, let's say in 2020, 2019, 2020, you cannot do marketing. You cannot do business development. You cannot do lead generation if you do not understand how business operates, if you cannot look at a balance sheet or an income statement or a tax return and say, you are doing A, B, C, D wrong, your expenses are too high, you need to make enough you're not making enough money, you need to make more. You cannot do that. And that's what we pride ourselves on here, because we don't just do marketing, we don't just do development, we don't just do programming. We understand the business aspect all the way from services to supply chain to logistics to delivery, and it has to be done at this level. Why?
Well, because of the landscape of technology and how everything is moving. So you need to have someone that not only understands marketing, how to execute its strategy, but somebody who knows how to then, and know your business as well. But now you need to tie these two together. And how do you do that? Through technology.
Got it.
So this individual needs to be an expert, verified, needs to, in marketing, needs to also understand business and your business and how you operate in your entire operation. And then 3, needs to understand technology, because that's what's going to tie everything together.
So we're talking about an advanced deep consultation here, right? And that advanced deep consultation is going to cost money. And somebody who charges 1/10 of the price that the expert charges cannot give you that level of consultation. So again, going back to the original conversation, if we recap, this is your business. If you don't invest in your business, what else are you going to invest in? Stop being cheap with your business. Feed your business. You can feed your business with technology. You can feed your business with equipment. You can feed your business with people, with talent. You need to feed your business with marketing. Stop being cheap. And if you don't know where to start, find one guy that makes sense. Now, if you have tons of money, if you're doing hundreds of millions of dollars, that one person, for example, I would say, go contact Gary Vaynerchuk. Guy makes money, he knows business, he has great investments, and he's a smart guy, but he's gonna be expensive because he knows what he's doing. If you cannot afford Gary Vaynerchuk, find somebody else that you can afford, but don't go cheap all the way. Find one person that you trust and listen to his advice, because you are too busy running your business, you are too busy doing what you're doing. You might be a plastic surgeon, you might be a doctor, you might be doing construction, you might be a chiropractor, you might be all these different things, right? But you will not be a technology expert, then you will not be a marketer. This is like, and going cheap, I'll end this with one analogy. Going cheap with marketing, or going cheap, or doing just one thing in marketing, and we get that a lot. Oh, I spent $100 on Google and nothing happened. Marketing doesn't work. That's like having lung cancer and taking painkillers and saying it didn't help. I mean, it's so dumb, and business owners know that it's dumb, but they will still say dumb stuff like that. So, again, with all the respect, don't be dumb. Feed your business and make logical decisions, but most importantly, find one person or one company that you trust. That's your first step. Okay? If you have any questions, please let us know. We'll talk to you guys next week.